Call the meeting to order. And pledge of allegiance.
The United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Welcome, everybody. First up on the agenda is the approval of the agenda. I need a motion.
Approve the amended agenda.
That's the amended agenda, correct.
I'll approve the amended agenda for June 23rd, 2026.
Second.
Any discussion? Okay. No discussion, so all in favor of the agenda, the amended agenda is published, say yes.
Yes.
And opposed? No one opposed, so it passes. Public hearing on proposed obsolete property rehabilitation act district is the first thing on the list. And Dan, were you going to talk on that?
I can. So this is a way of providing tax incentives for people to rehab blighted areas. And in order to do it, this is, we need to establish the district, and then businesses within those districts can apply for the tax certificate, which it'll freeze their taxes as is, and any improvements they make, they can be abated for however long the council decides, anywhere from 5 to 12 years. And this is only good until the end of this year. And the zone or the district we picked is identical to the commercial rehab act zone.
Close to it.
Close to it.
Yeah.
Same area. And it just enables us to encourage investment, at least for the rest of this year, by abating taxes.
The state has had several of these lately that they announce this and it only lasts for a year or so before it expires, so we haven't had too much time to get people involved. One of the issues is we have to have a public hearing on it, which is what we're doing right now.
We need a motion?
Yeah, I think we need a motion.
No, you just open it and close it. Yeah.
Mayor,
Okay.
Just open it. You just open the public hearing.
I thought I did. Okay, I'm gonna open the public hearing right now.
Oh, you did too.
It's official, it's open.
It's open, okay. I don't know if we have to open it up for public comment.
That's for the public,
Yes.
all of them to come up if anyone
Okay,
wants.
so everybody that might be interested in saying something?
Yep, this is your time.
This is on that subject or?
Yes.
is it-
Yes,
on
on
that
that subject.
Just-
My name's, it's not on yet,
Yeah.
My name's Annie Kachukis, and I live next to the soon-to-be Lakeland Getaway that I think is in that district, and I am for the tax support that you've been doing that, and I would highly recommend that other businesses in that zone be offered similarly, so I'm in favor.
Awesome.
Very good. Anyone else? How about council?
It's a
Any
good
discussion?
idea. I think that, I wish it went longer.
Yeah.
We did expand this, correct?
Yeah.
From what you originally,
Yeah, we went from four businesses that we were focusing on to expanding it all the way basically to where White Lake Greenhouse is, to where, on Koval, basically that cross street, Koval and Colby. So if you know where White Lake Greenhouse is, that's where it starts, and then it goes to the end of where Lakeland Getaway, almost past that next stretch. What's that? Right before you get to Peterson, basically.
It's all 1,000,
There's
1,100,
like,
1,100
yeah,
there.
1019 East Colby is as far as it goes.
Okay.
Where the old family video
Yes.
was.
Yeah, you really want to date
Correct.
yourself
you
down.
say that's the same size as the other one? or-
No,
Just slightly smaller,
It's a little
right?
smaller
It's pretty close.
because this is a little more narrow scope.
Okay.
So the last one went from the Tifa district to the city limits.
Oh, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
We should have done with this one too, but, because we're probably leaving a couple places out that might be able to take advantage of something. like, gnarly heifer and, bone hens.
We can expand it. I mean, that's part of what this is, our
Yeah, part of
opportunity
it
to do that.
Yeah, I concur with
I
Scott,
mean,
let's just marry it up
I
with
mean,
the other one.
you got a, therapy place over here that's in between two houses, but it's still a business. I mean, so that, I mean, they could take advantage of, you know, if they were included in it. I just think it should be the whole, the exact same size as the other one. It should be from where the Tifa district ends all the way to Peterson.
Dan's looking at, there's some requirements to be, it's
Oh,
for
I was gonna
obsolete
say-
property, it's only for obsolete properties. And so I don't know that these all fit, that's what Dan's saying.
Oh, okay.
If we do expand the district that's shown here, would we need to redo the public meeting?
That's fine. Because you have to notify
Yeah,
those.
we
That
people.
would be another public hearing.
Yeah.
I think so.
So we notified all the businesses there via certified mail already.
Yep, they're listed.
Kind of a purpose of shrinking it a bit, because there's more staff work for it.
Okay. I mean, I'm all for giving everybody all the help we can give them, but I just kind of thought it
Every
should.
business has to be notified.
I mean, and I don't understand, I guess what
Notify them again.
the state's definition of an obsolete property is, because I wouldn't consider any of these obsolete properties, but.
The family video building's pretty bad.
Well, that'd be about the only one that I would consider an obsolete building, just because of 90% of it isn't being used for anything.
Well, and the Gateway Inn, or the
Lakeland.
Lakeland Inn,
Mhm. Yeah, and
That
that
was-
would be a lot of renovations.
that was real bad. Just the infestation alone. The amount of stuff they had to clean out, it's made the property obsolete. They're gonna put more money into it than they paid for it.
Yeah.
Did you have any input, Tanya or Debbie?
That's what I was gonna ask about the re-notification and all of that, if we were
Well,
to change it
so
from
there's
what we
four.
have set right now, so.
Yes, we have.
Yeah.
Are there other properties that would qualify
Yeah.
as far as being obsolete?
And this is for,
In my mind, I didn't see it, and that's why I started to where White Lake Greenhouse was and went on. At the commercial rehab, where did that start? I don't even know, so I have that included in my map, but I don't think it's too much further down the road.
no, it was the
Everything
end of
else
the
is
Tifa district,
Yeah,
I
everything
guess,
else
so I
seems
mean, it's
pretty
like a block.
Well, in good shape, but
There's 20 addresses to the, I just counted them, if my Whitehall math is good. There's 20 there. It doesn't, this is only for structures, right, not empty lots?
correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the only thing I think was, would they keep that house down by Radio Shack
If we agree to this today, and somebody that wasn't included in it wanted included in it, is there a way that we can add them to it after the fact?
We can expand it at any point.
Yeah.
We would
I
just
mean,
need to
these things only
redo it.
for a year to begin with.
Right.
But,
We could start with
Well,
this.
and
and
that was
expand.
kind of our thought process on this too, is like a targeted, smaller area, because it's such a short period of time. On who's more likely to use it,
yeah.
that's what we are into. But yes, we can expand it anytime.
Okay.
Yeah, we would just need to have the public hearing again to expand it and vote on it then. And
Yeah.
so that's not a big issue. I think we ought to go ahead and approve this today or vote on it today.
Well, we
should-
would actually probably vote on it in our next meeting where we'd actually officially, but we would
Okay.
establish this district
Okay.
as shown, as the public hearing has been provided for those and notified those on this list. So at this point, we'd set this at the next meeting, and then down the road, if we wanted to, not too far down the road, if we wanted to expand it, we would reissue a public hearing and expand. So that's definitely possible.
Okay.
But I'd say at this point, we start with this.
Okay. If there's any other discussion, if there isn't any other discussion, I think we can close this public hearing.
Correct.
All right.
Perfect.
Next up on the list is the consent agenda.
I'll make a motion to approve the consent agenda as submitted.
Second,
Discussion.
I think I have a question. There's something on there in the city manager,
Tanya, nobody can hear you.
as usual, I'm sorry. In the city manager report, there's something that you want us to vote on, right?
Yeah, yeah, there's a sale of property in the industrial park. It's less than 3 acres. It's that, these are property I thought we were gonna end up holding on to for a long time, but Armstrong Marina wants to purchase it. I think it'd just be a roll call vote in the minutes.
Is there a reason it's not on the agenda with the resolution? I mean, this is not available to the public because they don't have the city manager's report, do they?
It's
on the
it's
packet.
included in
It's
the,
in the
online.
pack, it's online, but it's not here.
No, but it's
So,
presented.
Yeah, I'd
This
like
is-
to have these on the agenda, if that's possible.
so I guess my question is, that this is in the LDFA, correct?
Yeah, but it's city-owned property.
this is a chunk that's beside the credit union
It's
and
like,
the school,
yeah,
and
3.7.
In between.
the one that was divided by walkways.
All right, we just put it on the agenda next time.
Is that gonna screw you up?
No,
So
I
who you
mean,
have to sell it to, or try and sell it to? or-
no, I got the purchase agreement kind of late. And I haven't even, had a chance to send it to Willie, so it's fine.
Okay.
As long as we got it here, anybody wanted, Tanya especially, are you gonna want any more discussion before the next meeting when we vote on it?
No, I don't think so. I just like to have things we vote on the agenda unless it's late breaking and we can't avoid it.
Yeah, just for everyone's awareness, it's like 2.8 acres for 7,500. We were selling the acreage for $5,000 an acre, but this is such a odd piece of property. I think just 7,500 is a good price.
So that's the last piece that's left, and you were figuring we were probably never gonna be able to find somebody that even want it.
Yeah, I was pretty happy. Tom did some networking, found a buyer.
Well, that's good.
It's not even a very accessible property, it's kind of on the bend in the road and,
Yeah.
Can that be accessed off White Lake Drive, or just, okay.
Just a lady.
so we'll look forward to voting, having that on the agenda to vote on at the next meeting.
I have one question, on, accounts payable.
Page?
Plant Moran, how many more times are we gonna have them?
So,
I thought we were done twice now.
what page is that?
I don't even remember.
Yeah, so if
Three
there's
or-
something
three or
that,
four.
if there's something that Crystal doesn't necessarily know how to do, she reaches out to him.
Okay,
It's like a backstop, like in tax disbursements. This was around the time tax disbursements needed to go out. She wanted to check some things, and they knew our system pretty well, so. I think the one before this was $10,000, so it's gonna get less and less. I thought we would be completely done by April, but the tax disbursements did go out kind of late. Not kind of late, they went out really late. So that's why that's still lingering.
okay.
I'm sure she's still there.
Yeah, and, yeah, she's gonna be learning for a while yet. She came from a different kind of system, so I understand.
Yeah, these are just reach backs for the person.
Okay, that's all I had.
I have a comment on the accounts payable also, and I wish Beth was here tonight because it involves her. We have a pass-through of $16,453 for the Motown, Magic Motown show. And it sounds like a lot.
It was a ticket, yeah.
And I was, yeah, go ahead. Do you know the ticket sales?
It functioned more like a rental. if anything. We held a show, and we got a percentage. It's escaping me exactly what the percentage was.
10% of sales
10%.
of the tickets.
We got 10%?
Yep.
So we got 1,600 plus concessions.
Was there an additional payment to them besides the pass-through?
I don't know.
I've seen that in the past.
For Motown?
Not for Motown, but for, I don't know if it was, I think it was last year, maybe the year before, there were a couple where in addition to a pass-through, there was an upfront payment. And I'm just having a hard time figuring out if we're almost planning to lose money is basically it. I don't know what I wish I knew what the ticket sales were for that show.
Well, it was close to 18,000.
They're sold out.
Right.
They wanted to have another show, but we couldn't work the schedule.
Okay.
No, we made 1,600 plus, I'm just guessing a grand at concession.
Okay.
Tom?
So when it says it's a pass-through and it looks like we're spending the money, we're not really spending.
Right.
We
We collect.
collected the money and that's what they got.
Yeah, we're not, we owed them that because we collected it. You know, and a lot of that's through, well, we run all the tickets, so we have to. We get our money from Clover and Buddhist, I think it is.
Mhm.
Yeah, when we get paid from them, we pay the bills.
I mean, just the way it looks on here, it looks like, you know, we spent $16,453.
Yeah, no.
That's what,
Government account.
that's,
Tanya?
Oh, I wanted to mention, they are a really big deal act. I've seen them a couple of times. They go down the Detroit Riverboat, and then I think they play at, what's that chicken place over? Sorry, Zenders.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, so,
As soon as you said,
sorry, I couldn't think of it. No, but they're really a fantastic act. I would love to bring them back.
Oh, I heard it was an excellent show.
Oh, yeah.
it sells out, that's always a good thing.
I know, I wish I could
We're
have
looking
seen
at
it.
fall maybe.
Okay, Ed, one last part before we vote on the consent agenda, and that is on your manager's report pertaining to the promenade.
Dan, did you want to go through it?
Yeah, I was gonna go through it.
Oh,
after my
I'm
time
sorry.
to talk. Well, did you wanna approve the consent agenda and then go to, communications?
Communication should be part of that, I think.
Okay.
It doesn't matter to me, I'm just going through, alright, no need to vote on it. Okay, so West Colby Promenade, we've been told that all work was progressing on time. On June 15th, I met with Clifford Buck and Brian Newhoff to discuss updated timeline. I put down the new schedule, and yeah, to say the least, we were happy with progress. So I'm having another meeting tomorrow at 1 to discuss Lake Fork. But here's the most up-to-date schedule.
how much different is this schedule from what the original schedule was?
I knew the restroom and the shade sail weren't going to be done by the 4th of July weekend. That was the goal all along, was 4th of July weekend, and I've been very consistent on that. So concrete flat work, irrigation, electrical connection, site furniture, security bollards, and sail pavers were all supposed to be done by that time. Letters on the sign wall, I'm less worried about that. What I wanted was a place for people to go for the 4th of July fireworks. They'll still be able to use the space, the public will, just some areas are gonna be protected from people walking in, but yeah, I was wildly disappointed in the progress.
No, I just, you know, it says there's penalties associated with missing timelines.
$1,000 a day.
You know, are they missing timelines with this new schedule? So we're Well, if it doesn't get it, $1,000 a day doesn't get it done any quicker, though. I mean, it just penalizes them from getting more money, but, yeah.
Yeah, and there, the line I was given was, waiting on stuff to come in, but we awarded this contract in late September of last year, so I wasn't really okay with that. So here we are.
Somehow we got your report in the middle of consent agenda. Are you done or?
No, it's fine, I can go through all of it
Or should,
if you want, right now,
okay.
if that works. Other things that we're discussing, sale of the remaining less than 3 acres industrial park, already went over that. National Fitness Campaign, so we've been offered a grant of $40,000 to help fund an outdoor fitness gym/studio. If we sign the agreement before July 1, there'll be a discount of $4,050. New fees are going to be added for fuel costs after that date. I believe this is the best place for a fitness court, is Funnel Field near the south parking lot. Yeah, so it's a pretty, 40,000 is a lot, but our commitment, the city's commitment would also be a lot. It'd be close to $200,000. So this is one thing that of the many things that I research, and I find what I think is the best deal, and I present to council. This is just an opportunity to weigh in and say we're for it or against it. The grant has an expiration. They give a pretty quick timeline of 30 days to resolve it or not. So that's why there's such a short turnaround on this. Plus, if you're gonna say yes, it's $4,000 I can save. But the commitment is, pricey.
We could further discuss that when the resolution is up.
Sure.
So,
All right, and then I have a recommendation. So the employee handbook says we can offer cash in lieu of health insurance right now, but the amount we offer is up to city council. I'm recommending that we offer 50%. Because right now I think it's right around 20%, and not a lot of people take advantage of it. I think there's 1 or 2 right now, aside from me, but I'm on a different contract. I think the 50% would encourage more employees to, if they have a spouse that works, or they can get insurance elsewhere, to take advantage of that, which would save us 50% of the premium.
What's the cost savings to the city between the 20% and the 50% compared to what we're paying for the insurance?
It's hard
I mean,
so let's just say we pay $35,000 a month for insurance. 2 people take 20%, and one of those people is single, one that has a family, so they're going to be wildly different premiums. I can analyze that and get back to you. I can get you the exact numbers.
I just want to make sure, if we're going to offer it, I just want to make sure it's actually benefiting us.
Yeah, initially, no, we'll lose for the 2 people. But a lot of people aren't taking, like most people don't take advantage of it, and I don't even know if they have insurance to choose from elsewhere or not. It's more of a principle than it is a hard digit right now. The principle is we offer 50% if you don't take our insurance. The exact amount, I have to go to each individual.
you're just testing the waters today.
Yeah, you can punt it, and I will wake up happy tomorrow either way. And then the last thing is rock the vote. We had a request that I've never had before, so that's why I wanted to present it to all of you. Originally, the person asked to use an alley to have like a rock the vote event with a DJ, and you see the planned activities on there. it'll bring people to the area, but I suggested if anywhere the North News parking lot, just because it's already accommodates a gathering on Mondays. They'll just fall in line with that, and then we wouldn't be bothered anyone with their alley being blocked. Again, this is a request from a political candidate, and I didn't feel comfortable making the call myself, so here we are.
I've got a question. Do we have a policy? Have we done it before?
No,
Discussions, right?
Not specifically that type, but if we're gonna close an alley,
we
for-
should-
just like the Hokey Pokey just did an alley sale, that came to you as a closing the alley request. So any request to close any kind of public area is gonna come to you to decide.
This comes up again as a resolution, so I
Yep,
think
it's
we
at the
should,
end. Yep.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Put
I
that
didn't-
off
I
till
then.
didn't
Oh, no, you're fine.
realize
It's-
that. Yeah, we should wait until we have a motion.
I don't know that it's actually a resolution, but it's down under new business.
Oh, I see it now. Yeah. Sorry about that.
so then I think at this point, we should vote on the consent agenda. All in favor, say yes.
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 Opposed? Okay. Next up, a message from council and the mayor. I think Dan's all talked out for now, is that right?
then we're talking, I have a feeling.
Okay, good. We'll go first, Tanya?
Oh, sure. Just wanted to mention that tomorrow I'm giving another presentation at the Muskegon Library on White Lake area activists, the early ones. And if you want to learn a little bit more about when Dahlstrom, some of the folks in the back might know. Also, I don't know if people know that we had a whistleblower for Hooker Chemical, and that brought the state regulators to town. And a lot of people just don't know about him. So tomorrow's early activists at 6 o'clock at the library. Also wanted to, I wonder if we could, Dan, if we could bring those slow down speed limit signs to Warner and Alice once in a while. I feel like I'm in between two super highways.
You're the second person about Alice that I talked to.
It's just a raceway. And also, could we also look into doing our noise ordinance back to, I hear vehicles all throughout Whitehall. They're loud. And it just, I don't know, we have such a nice small town and, you know, of course I'm at a four-way stop, so I hear them stop and start and race. But also I feel like I can hear them heading into Montague and then coming back. I don't know, we don't really have a noise ordinance, I don't think, but I'd like to look at it. And then last of all, I'm wondering when we might be able to discuss the strategic plan and then go out to the public for some input.
Which plan?
The strategic plan, I think we
Oh,
did it in
oh.
March maybe? In the winter sometime?
So, Tanya, how would you like it presented to the public?
I think we haven't necessarily, we had something back from the consultant, but we never discussed it. It came to us by email.
I'll put it on the next work session.
That would be great, thank you.
I have nothing tonight, thank you.
Nothing, okay. How about you, Scott?
Well, you have nothing and I have a bunch.
All right.
Oh, there we go.
First thing is poison hemlock. Wife and I walked down to the art fair Sunday. And there is poison hemlock in Switchback Park. There's poison hemlock on the hill between the Switchback Park and Goodrich Park. There's poison hemlock behind the Chamber Building. There's poison hemlock on the hill beside Water Dog. And that's all of that I saw, but,
Bike path,
pardon me?
on a bike path.
I haven't been down, well,
It's there.
it's on the hill of the bike path. I know between the Switchback Park and, you know, it was terrible in different parts of it, but I haven't been down the bike path in a while. But we definitely I don't know, who was it? Conservation District, who we did that with before?
They were here last week spraying it. I talked with them, I think it was like Wednesday they were down there. And I looked at, that was by Goodrich that I saw them. And those plants do look like they've been affected, but they're such a strong hardy plant, I think it may take a while for them to croak.
Okay, that's item number one. Item number two, I wanna thank Dan and whatever city staff or whoever was involved in, upgrading the bathrooms at the pavilion at Goodrich Park. I went in just to see whether anything had ever been done. They aren't scary anymore. Nice white walls, nice lighting. I don't know if the windows are new or if the windows were there before.
Windows new.
Yeah, I thought so. That is a definite upgrade. Congratulations to whoever got it done.
DPW.
And next one is the house on Division Street that the fire used for their training purposes. I don't know where we're at with it, that something needs to be done with whoever owns it now.
It's being sold from Carol Martin to Brad Van Bergen. He's going to take it.
You know, the building's sitting there all boarded up and the lawn hasn't been mowed at all this year. It's a disgrace. And then there's another house on Lake Street, just at the top, just where the hill starts cresting down, that has an auction sign out in front of it. And I think it's probably been years since that's been mowed. I don't know what the address is, but you can't even close the door on the front porch because the overgrowth is in between the two doors. And somebody opened it, I don't know, I looked it up on the auction website, and it says, don't go peeking in the windows because it says it's occupied. I can't believe the way it looks that it's occupied. But, anyhow, something, I don't know how you do anything about it, because if the place is being put up for auction for back taxes, all you're gonna do is add to the back taxes, because you're gonna have to pay somebody. The city would have to either send a crew there or pay somebody to go clean it up, so.
I'm not even sure which resident you're talking about, so I'm going to go take a ride.
Yeah. I mean, it's,
What's in your Broad Street? Down towards Home
Street,
Yes.
towards Lake.
when you're coming off of Mears and you're going down Main, and you're heading towards the Eagles, right where the crest starts at. It's on the right hand side,
On Main Street or on Lake Street?
on Main Street.
Okay, all right.
The house next to it, the guy is renovating and putting a second story on it. So it's one back from that, but I didn't catch the addresses when I was driving by.
It didn't specify that it was occupied by people.
This is true. And it had all kinds of pictures it had 60 pictures of the outside of the house, and it had no pictures of the inside because it said it was occupied, so they couldn't take pictures. But anyhow, that's all I have.
Jeff?
Just a reminder to the folks in the audience and in internet land, fireworks will be on Friday the 3rd, not the 4th. So you can go somewhere else for the 4th as well and watch 2 sets of fireworks. The other question I had is we've got commodes coming in, I'm sure, for down there during the event. Cool.
And didn't you say last meeting that we were blocking?
The road is also getting closed. Like I said, hopefully we're working on the parking lots as well. I don't think people should drive in there. Went down to the Arts and Crafts Festival. Well attended when I was down there. Don't way too much money as usual. Kudos to the girls. They do an amazing job down there. So. And that's it.
Yeah.
All right. I don't know if I mentioned this at the last meeting, I think it was since then, but I talked with a couple of people in that marina customers, one that's been a customer for a long time and one that's new this year. And they were very happy with the way the marina is going this year. So, real positive thing there. And they said, the one guy said, who the heck trained these people this year? Seems like they care. Oh, good. The other thing, I don't know if I was told that this in a meeting here, or if that was at your office, Dan. But I was told that the drinking fountains at Funnel Field were working. And when I went there about 10 days ago, they were not. It didn't look like they had been working.
I've never had to use them, so I don't know.
Yeah. So. Next up then is public comment. Is there anybody in the audience tonight that would like to speak? You can get 3 minutes.
We won't take 3 minutes.
Okay.
Just wanted to say thanks. I don't often have the opportunity to say thanks to people in government situations. It seems like we're always let down on a lot of our promises. And a lot of the big promises for this season was taking care of the roads. And really appreciate a bunch of the roads being done. And as well, you mentioned the hemlock. We've been watching that growing and nothing being done with it, and I realize that there's still some out there and appreciate getting on it, but appreciate the stuff being done on it. So thank you very much. I'm sorry, I'm Craig Rosemont. So,
Thanks for coming, Craig.
thank you.
Anyone else?
Martin House, and yeah, I live on M131 Dragway.
Yeah.
Better known as Warner Street, all right? Please, get them out there. Ticket some of them, especially the motorcycles. They come through there just cranking, they rattle my windows, they rattle my eardrums. I wear hearing aids now. Appreciate it if you do something about it. You can park in my driveway after dark where they won't be able to see you. Their neighbor's got a fence. They can slide right in there. I don't have a problem with it.
Thank you. Anyone else tonight?
Oh, here comes Tom, right?
Oh,
Two things. One is on Muskegon Avenue, coming from the bridge down to Lake Street. It's so deteriorated on the right-hand side. There's doors all crumbled in one whole big spot down there. Is that the agenda? Is that on the agenda to fix this year? Or next year, what are they doing Muskegon Avenue?
It's Band-Aids. I actually had a meeting about Muskegon today, and there's more. So it's still in the design phase. It's a 27 project. The whole thing's getting redone, but there's drainage issues that I want to make sure are addressed. So that's the only reason we haven't.
It's like the bridge to
Yeah, it's awful.
Lake Street. Will that be done when they cover
Yeah.
it?
Everything Muskegon-wise will be done.
Okay.
Yes, completely. That's a full reconstruct. Where the stuff on the north end was a crush and reshape.
And the other thing is speed limit. On Colby, I'm driving 30, 35, zoom. They're gonna be at least 40, 45 past me, right downtown, today.
They did a speed, just so you're aware of it, because I've been in contact with the chief. They did a speed ticketing event last week, and Brandon's fighting back there. Last week was? 2 weeks ago, they issued a bunch of citations, so they're working on it.
Almost every day.
Yeah, they're working on it. They get-
That's all I have, thank you.
thanks. Anyone else? All right, then we move on to old business. Don't believe there is any. New business. First up is Resolution 2631, the budget amendment. Need a motion for that?
This amendment is just reconciling everything that we changed over the past year. All in all, the budget was supposed to be short 70 grand. I think we're plus 90 for the year. We still have, a week and a half, but negative 70 versus plus 89 is pretty good.
So we get ready.
Mhm.
We get ready. I'll make a motion to approve resolution 2631, the budget amendment as presented.
Second.
Discussion?
I guess I have a question, but I still don't understand the way these things are written. You got 25, 26 original budget, 25, 26 amended budget. When I get to the Playhouse, you got total revenues, what was budgeted compared to what you're amending it to. It appears you brought in 22,000 plus more than what the budget had in it. And the expenditures went up $116,000. So I guess my question is,
What the heck?
yeah, what, I mean, you brought in $22,000 more than what you were expecting to bring in, but you spent $112,000 more than what you expected to spend, so.
This is one of the problems I have with, I'm owning somebody else's budget, and I wouldn't have budgeted the way previous people would have,
Oh, okay,
and it just is what it is.
now I understand. That's right.
Some of that, I believe, was it roof work? Something that wasn't anticipated at the beginning of the year? I believe, but here's the issue I have with that. Is in the contractual services, the operating expense was forecast to be $1,800, and it ended up being $17,200. So it was over the estimate by $15,400. The music service was forecast to be $8,000, and it ended up being $15,000. And some of that is pass-through money, I guess. But there's a couple of numbers in there that are really big, and those aren't. It appears to me to just be throwing numbers out at the beginning and then not paying attention to them later. And that's my concern.
Yeah, we're paying attention now, that's why we're.
Right, but this is kind of an annual thing, I believe.
I don't know, I can only tell you how I'm doing it right now. I know it's not a great answer for this particular instance, but I can't defend this one way or the other.
Not his budget.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying now. Yeah, you inherited it. Those numbers were there when you got here.
Right, this is the second time I've amended this.
Yeah.
Some of the stuff I just hadn't got to yet.
Yeah.
It's not a great
I
answer.
understand that part of it. But I definitely think we need to have a lot tighter reins on what's going on at the Playhouse money-wise. And I think you're probably working on that.
Not probably, I am, and it just.
I mean, you know,
If you go through all of these different budgets, they're all good, except for a couple, but the ones that are not very good, you can explain the reason why they're over budget. But the Playhouse one, it just looks like it was poor planning or not working the plan once the numbers were put out there.
Correct. So,
And so that's the, any other comments? Then I guess we could vote, that's a roll call vote?
Holmstrom,
Yes.
Gillibrand,
Yes.
Kabala,
Yes.
Brown,
Yes.
and Zemer.
Yes. Then we get to resolution 2632, which is the National Fitness Campaign. Need a motion for that one?
I'll make a motion, put it on the floor, resolution 2632.
Need a second? Okay. I guess it fails for lack of a second. Following that, we have the Rally in the Alley request.
Now, this one isn't a resolution, this is, so when we,
You can, does everything have to be a resolution?
No.
Let's go to the minutes.
No, it doesn't.
Like, that's why I was trying to get,
What's the price on
oh, this one?
this one?
The rally in the alley is
Oh,
just,
rally in the alley.
Yeah,
That's
there's no money.
There's no money involved.
It's not a resolution.
Asking for
Request.
use. Yeah.
Of Mr. Cummings.
I'll make a motion to bring the Rally to the Alley request to the floor for discussion.
I'll support.
All right, discussion on that?
If I may,
Mm-hmm.
I do believe we have a rental process, and that if they want, and again, it seems like it's more of a political rally than anything else. First thing is they have the opportunity in the 4th of July parade to be in the parade, present all their little pamphlets to everybody, all equal, everybody has the opportunity. This one, I think, if they want it, I think it needs to fall under our park rental stuff, and they can rent it somewhere. They can rent the pavilion. I'm not keen on closing roads and alleys and that. I think they can rent the pavilion down there, rent one of our spots if that's what they want to do. They have political donations, they can do that, and if they want to do that, we can go through that process.
One of the places they asked for was the pocket park. Just I suggested, if you're gonna use an alley, one's kind of made for people sitting, so I don't know.
Looking at what they want and all DJ and all the stuff that they've got, I think there should be some kind of a rental fee, because again, it's probably our electricity. It's gonna be our staff removing trash after the fact, and stuff like that. I think it should fall under a rental program somehow, and personally, what you guys think.
I'm not in favor of the city just giving permission to use some of it property for something that's political. I mean, it's like you said, they got the opportunity to be in a parade. This is one person from one party presenting this. If this person gets somebody from the opposite party who wants to,
Everybody running
Yeah,
decides to go in as a group.
where it's all equal and everybody's there and everybody's represented, that's a different story, but the way it's written right now, I'm not in favor of it.
Yeah, I would agree, and Jeff, your point about the parade is a good one. I would be very uncomfortable to allow the use simply because we have to be very clear that we are not supporting, promoting, the candidate, and even though we would not be, there might be an appearance that we were. So I would be against allowing the use of the property. Renting it's different, anybody can do that, everybody has equal opportunity to do that, so that would be a different story, but just to allow the use, I would say no.
I would agree with renting, and, I've gone to political things at Hackley Park. But I like the approach, which would bring people downtown, like on a Sunday, and I don't know what our businesses are on, but anyway, but I agree with, I think the suggestion we should make is that even if she wants to go through the rental process, having somebody else from the other political party would be a good idea. But I know that this, the city of Muskegon, they rent out properties to political events and things, so it's,
Like I said, I don't have an issue if it's
Yeah.
around. I mean,
Yeah.
Anybody can rent it,
Anybody
I mean, without,
yeah.
within
That's
limits,
a
I
good
guess,
idea.
I mean, we have some.
So-
But, yeah, if they wanna rent the pavilion down at Goodrich, probably a good spot, there's a lot more room down there. They can have their music and plug in whatever they need to do, at least we're recouping some fees, and again, I'm worried about trash pickup and use of our staff and, yeah, police if they're needed, et cetera, so.
I agree with what's been said. Can we have a roll call if there's no other discussion?
So, I just wanna make sure I get it clear, are you voting on being able to rent it or provide it?
I think they need to go through the rental process personally.
Yeah,
Okay,
we're
we don't even have a
voting,
motion.
yeah, we have a motion, from Brown and Kabala just to bring it to the floor to
Okay.
So I got a
discuss.
motion to approve or.
So at this
Okay.
point, if you don't,
It was not a motion to approve.
he said
But
a
if- so if we-
motion to
so-
bring it to the floor.
So if we don't approve it, then they can just go through the rental process, that's already established by the city, right?
Well, they're asking to, are you saying only the pavilion? Because I don't know that we have an actual, I can create one, to rent like a parking lot or an alley. I'd have to create it.
Yeah, probably something we gotta look at in the future, but yeah, I mean, and again, it's a week notice, I mean, it's, yeah.
We don't charge fetch to close the road,
Yeah.
that's
But that's a
not,
public.
that's not political,
Yeah.
so. I guess I should have, amend my motion to approve or disapprove of the request.
You can do it as approve and still vote.
Okay. Yeah, you just gotta make it, it can't be to approve or disapprove. You
Yeah,
make a
you have
motion
to make
to
one.
disapprove or approve, and then it gets voted on.
I'll just make a motion on whether we're going to approve the alley request or not.
I'm a little confused.
Join the
Well, we didn't have anything to vote on because I didn't,
I get it, I just find it a little,
So if we don't want them in the alley, and we want them to go through the rental process, we vote no.
okay. But we can, Dan can convey that, right?
Yeah,
but
absolutely.
we need a second to be able to vote.
I'll second that
Okay,
amendment.
now, this,
Then
No,
is this a roll call?
roll call, okay. Brown,
No,
Holmstrom.
No.
Kabala,
No.
Hillebrand,
No,
Zemer.
No.
I
Then
just wanna make
we'll-
sure I have clear direction. And rent,
Yes.
Right, the parking lot, or the North Mears parking lot? Or
I'll
whatever,
see
okay.
what they want.
That makes me question, do we have a standard rental fee for these places?
We do.
we do for
We
the
have a form
pavilion.
for all, where we have rental, like our parks, so Goodrich, Funnel,
Okay,
I probably wouldn't create a new something for parking lots. Whatever we have available right now is what
Yeah, that's
they're
what I'm
nominating.
And that didn't give them that option. This is a spots we have to rent, here you go, pick one.
Is the gazebo available for rental?
Yep.
Okay, so that's another one that's.
Yeah, I think that's for a lot more wedding stuff.
Yeah.
It gives them an option.
Okay.
then the last resolution we have is 2633, the Community Foundation.
second to last.
It's not the last one, we don't have the right
We had
agenda. I'm just saying, it's not the right agenda.
Okay.
2633. So this is.
I was looking at a different amended agenda, there was a second amended agenda, okay.
So this is more of an administrative item.
Mine.
Currently, to request funds from the community foundation, it can only be done by one individual who no longer works here. So we want to change the name to a title rather than an actual person. That's what this resolution does.
So I'll make a motion to approve, resolution 2633, the change in the wording for we can request funds from the community foundation.
I'll second that.
Questions or discussion? I guess we can vote.
Yes, we did. Holmstrom,
Yes.
Hillebrand,
Yes,
Kabala,
Yes.
Brown,
Yes,
Zemer.
Yes. Okay, resolution 2634, the bypass pump.
Okay, this was a very late ad. DPW's been fixing a sewage pump with, seems like bottle caps and gum. But they, we need a more permanent temporary solution. So I had Don research different course of action. First one's buy a new bypass pump for $87,000. The next one's that same company with a used one for $60 to $75. He found another used one for just under $60 with all the added parts. And then to rent one, it's $9,000 a week. So I didn't like that option.
No, you never know how long you're gonna need it, so.
No, I mean, we use it for 7 weeks and we've already paid for it if we need a $60,000 option.
I mean, we know we're gonna need it. It needs fixed, I mean.
Yeah, and lift station 4 is one that we added to that EDA grant that I'm gonna, if we get it, I'm gonna ask that be pushed up because the sewage lift station's bad.
Yeah, we don't want that.
I mean, that thing's been on its last leg for 10 years.
Exactly. It's 34 years old and the other one's 36, 37 years old. So yeah, they're way past their service life. This is another Band-Aid. though.
We didn't motion this yet, did we?
No.
So I don't ask questions yet.
Did-
Go ahead.
I'll make a motion to approve the bypass pump, resolution 2634.
I will second it. I have a question on the used pumps. What kind of warranty did either one of the places offer, or is there any warranty?
There was a warranty, I don't know off the top of my head, but there is something in place. And the one that we wanted, the used one we recommended, it had like 1,549 hours, which is kind of low for a pump that size.
Very low.
Okay. I just wondered whether, trying to compare apples to apples.
Yeah,
Uh,
I'll verify that beforehand.
So this is a used, not a rebuild.
Yeah, both of them on there are still. And the one gave us a range, not an actual number. So I know this pump is available. The other company needs some waiting time.
The nice thing, I guess, from my perspective, is that down the road, we end up getting that replaced, they'll give us a backup. Put the used pump out of the garage or something, and then we can have it there in case something failed.
So that was my question, was we would just change this out again next year?
Correct.
To the new
It
one.
would be, well, no, it would be ours if we ever need a bypass pump again, because we have
Oh.
5 or 6 lift stations.
Oh, okay.
And this bypass pump is like, both submerged right now are failing. So this bypass pump allows it to continue to operate and shoot sewage in a force main. And it's not the right configuration to be the permanent solution.
Okay.
It's just, it's again, a more permanent Band-Aid that we can use for a lot longer period of time, until we can actually do the full change out.
But like you said, it gives us the option of something else, one of our older ones, after this one goes and we get a new one, we can do the same thing. This is essentially just a standalone pump that we can put in and if we need to.
Absolutely.
Oh, good.
And if we wanted to, we'd sell it.
Yeah,
I'd rather keep it.
I'd rather have a backup.
The new one that they were offering for 76,000, I think.
87.
87. I don't know where those numbers were. Anyhow, is that available now?
Yes.
Yeah, that's true. It's just a bypass. It's not actually fixing it. Just making it usable.
Essentially, you're bypassing the pump that's there. You're just putting it in the hot side and putting it in the upstream side and downstream side.
Okay,
That makes sense.
yep.
Any discussion on this side? Okay. We can vote then?
Yep, Holmstrom,
Yes.
Brown,
Yes.
Hillebrand,
Yes.
Kabala,
Yes.
Seymour.
Yes. So resolution 2634 passes. The next thing on the agenda is public comment again. Anyone want to talk again?
Forgot something the first time. Just FYI, there's 2 benches between Warner Street and White Lake Drive on the bike path. They've both been vandalized. The one is made out of metal, and they busted one side of it right off.
On a happier note, UAW, I think it's one down, that's it,
1243.
that's it.
Former member.
I almost said 1, 2, 3, 4, but anyway, they
No, I'm sorry.
requested to put a bench and a cement pad out by the path right behind their building, and I said it's okay, so. Another bench added to it. Hopefully it doesn't get
If they got 2?
So I do have one more ask, if we could, I was down, I looked at the new, bottle filler down there, down the road, I'd like to find a table or something we could put in down there, maybe even covered so people could just stop and relax and fill their water and hang out there for a minute before they continue on the trail.
Something like a picnic table?
Kind of like a picnic table, or a covered picnic table type of thing, I mean, something down there would be cool right next to it, there's room.
Maybe we get the library to do another solar picnic table or whatever.
Yeah.
That'd be a good place for
Yeah.
it.
Good place for it. Just a thought.
Okay.
That's all I have, sir.
I have one question, if we're done with public comment, for Dan.
Okay.
The signs that the speed limit signs that we're putting up, a couple of them are permanent, other ones we're moving here and there. How much do the ones that are portable, how much do they cost?
We had a deal last year, we got 2 of them for $5,000. But I wrote down, buy more speed signs now.
I just, for what they cost, and
So I heard everyone loud and clear.
and what they might deter, I just wondered,
Yeah, we'll get some more. I think it's
we should be able to find some money somewhere for a couple more anyway.
They do have a calming effect, but then people get used to them and then we got.
I get a kick out of, is it right across the street from here? Yeah, back a little bit. I get a kick out of standing on the corner in my corner down here on Franklin and watching that thing.
Yep.
43,
You?
47, 36, it's like,
That was Tanya.
too bad you can't issue, look like Europe does, and issue tickets from signs.
Oh, wow.
Europe, you speed on the highway, they got your license plate, they got your picture, you got your face, I mean, they've got the technology and they just mail you a ticket. There's
And they
no,
find you when you come back to the US.
Yeah.
there's no fighting it. I mean, but it's not, I guess it's not legal in our country, so, oh well.
It's a state.
I have one thing to throw out if I could, and that is on the next work session. Do we have anything scheduled yet? I know Scott has wanted to get something on there.
We had this,
Snack ordinance. Scott mentioned.
oh, yeah, going to snacks instead of meals for the
Oh.
TIFA meeting, or the BLT meeting. And the other one was, we were supposed to be looking at doing some amendments to the charter or compared to a rewrite.
Pick out ideas.
Yeah, go find it.
Yeah, you went over all that with us a few meetings back, but we've never got it back to a work session, so. I think the way we left it the last time, I think we narrowed it down to if everybody looked at the charter and came up with 2 ideas that they thought needed changed.
Right.
And then we could see how many of them were maybe the same, then that's what we would work on.
Yes.
I'd like to, pursue that further.
Okay.
Strategic plan?
That's it.
One other thing that I would add, I would put this the least important because the others may take too much time, but I'd like to figure out what we're going to do with for welcome signs. Just figure out what we should do with that. If we put it out for,
Yeah, I assigned that to Beth, to research.
She's been working on it. She and I did some research last week to looking at different cities and how they do it and.
Okay.
And delving into Port City Science website too to see, to get some ideas, so.
Okay. And then I have Ashley researching the, digital kiosk for City Hall. So, researching.
Floodington's got a really nice one, just to let you know. You're still there.
A welcome sign?
No, the digital kiosk.
Oh, okay.
If you call down, they probably,
Well, you can see it.
I know it was neat to have the ad, another nice one.
It's nice. It's,
Again, those things you find out, you get what you pay for. I mean, we had that one out here, it was kind of embarrassment for a lot of years, but some of the things the other ones do are a lot nicer. Of course, technology's changed, so.
Right, yeah.
Okay, good.
I think we're about wrapped up for today, so I'll say God bless Whitehall, and we're adjourned.